YouTube? Topaz Jake's back for another daily review, and this one is to that Schoolboy Q featuring Kanye West, That Part, the music video. And I definitely wanted to touch on this because, of course, this is his lead single, so obviously he was going to have a music video for it as well. And they definitely invested too much money to get Kanye West to not do such a thing. But how do you, as a music videographer, actually piece together a story on a song that's really not telling a story? Because as I said in my review for this actual song, is that the premise was pretty much they are particular about everything that they want around them, all the types of things that they actually want. They're being very particular about it, but yet when you break down the verses, they're really just going in their own direction, saying whatever they want, as Kanye's trying to be more comical punchline wise, while Schoolboy Q was merely just spitting on him. So what the video director did is he just went into each individual person and showed like a different type of look on how they would be wilding out. Like how Schoolboy Q looks to be in like a random abandoned building with some goons just wilding out, or on a school bus that got retrofitted just for like maybe some tours or something while they just wilding out on them, and then rolling to a house that Kanye's in where you just following him and there's a bunch of just random stuff that's going on in that house. I mean, there's no core message or anything being said here, but ultimately what would you expect from a song that really didn't have a core message either? Now they did do an interesting add-on at the end where they had Kanye West in front of the school bus or something trying to do a so-called freestyle, which was hot garbage, but yet ultimately it is still something new that they added to the song that'll gather interest for people actually coming to watch the video. And you know, honestly, after watching it multiple times, I probably won't be watching it again. It really wasn't that interesting. And what was actually kind of interesting too was how TDE came out criticizing the audience, the fan base of people not really supporting this track, because I guess what they wanted it to be is what All the Way Up is right now, the catchy sounding hook that could be getting played in the clubs and all of that stuff. And not that I was a big fan of All the Way Up or anything either, but ultimately it's just not giving off that kind of vibe, so I'm not mad at anybody for not completely supporting this track. It really wasn't that strong, and the video honestly isn't making that case any stronger. But still, I would recommend you to go ahead and peep out the video just because. But this concludes today's review, man, and now we're going to jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer Vito Beats before we take some of your questions. And Yoshi says about that whole Pusha T and Jay-Z production, man, is that it just sounds like the trademark sound that Pusha T has been gunning for quite some time. And it absolutely does, man. Kind of borderline what I've always felt a lot of these punchline rappers and always kind of do. They always want to select lesser types of beats, man, so that they don't get outshined or so they can have all of the focus on the lyricism, when that's just a big mistake. Beats are your friend. The better the beat you can have, the better the song's gonna be. Just like when Fabulous did Breathe. Fabulous was spitting on him, and that Just Blaze Breathe beat set it off completely to the fact that that's probably his best song to date. See, nobody was talking about how Just Blaze completely crapped on Fabulous's lyrics with them beats. It all came together as a dope song. And Blanchard says that he's praying for the Carter 5 to come out, man. And don't you dare. Like, quite honestly, it may not come out, but ultimately getting two new projects from Wayne that could possibly be better than the Carter 5, to be quite honest, because by the time Carter 5 drops, if it ever does, the bars that he may be spitting may become dated. Because you know, if Lil Wayne ain't rapping about sex, he's usually rapping about what's going on in the popular culture, and things continue to move forward. So a lot of things about the Carter 5 may be dated by the time that it comes out. Don't hold your breath for it when so much good music is dropping every day, man. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpass.com, that's down there, to read today's article.